Got my continental grip, ball goes up in the air, I turn, I reach up, knock off the party hat, I hit side spin, and stay sideways by crossing my arms. Here we go.
Side, fan that stance a little more towards the target. So that front leg, that left leg, is going to lead me to the targets. And you guys can see my shoulder line is also that direction. So now, so long as I catch that ball flat the way I just showed you, we should see a pretty solid flat overhead to the deuce corner. All right, so you guys can see, look at how I held my finish. That left foot is going out there. I probably cut off a little too much court there. The overhead really is probably the shot. Because I'm hitting so much pace, I let the court shrink a little bit. I don't always aim out that far wide. But
as soon as you see the ball going into the air, you need to turn sideways. Pivoting your feet will quite naturally turn you side onto the ball. Step 3. Position your body. Bring your racket back into a throwing position, as Francis is demonstrating. Keep your elbow in line with your shoulders. At the same time as you bring the racket back, use your other arm to point up at the ball. This helps you find your position as the ball comes towards you. Judge the flight of the ball and move into position directly behind it. As you move, stay sideways onto the ball, using side steps and cross steps to adjust your position. Step 4. Your swing. As the ball arrives, accelerate the racket head at the ball in the throwing action. As you swing, your weight shifts forward onto your front foot, putting your body weight into the ball. Tip: reach up to hit the ball. The higher you make contact, the more power you can generate. The secret to a killer smash is not how hard you hit the ball. Timing is key. Step 5. Follow through. Follow through across your body as Francis is demonstrating, the racket ending up around your waist. Tip: relax your arm at the end of the follow-through. This helps avoid tennis elbow. And then recover quickly, returning to the ready position. And there you have it.
Don't point to the ball on an overhead. Turn the way the pros do. Turn with both hands. Knock off a birthday hat and reach up. That movement of the racket head coming in over the head, knocking off a birthday hat, produces the proper motion and throwing motion going up to the ball. So you don't want to just take the racket from here and lay it back into like a pancake position or a waiter's tray. You don't want that. You want the racket to come in over your head to get up to the ball. Non-hitting hand reaches up, and then the non-hitting hand comes down. Now here's the third position. Absolutely love this. A couple things I want you to notice. His contact point is to the right of his head. Notice this. So his contact point is not straight above his head. It's off to the right at about 1 o'clock. Excellent. The second thing I want you to notice is his chest and his whole body is facing to the right. If you are right-handed, when you make contact on an overhead, keep your body facing slightly to the right. You could really think of it as face your body to the net post on an overhead, especially if you're back by the service line the way he is. And then I want you to notice at contact where his non-hitting arm is. It's visible coming up against his chest. It's visible on the right side of him. So it should be visible on your dominant side. So if you're a lefty, I apologize. You're going to have to reverse all this. Right? But you want to be tucking that non-hitting arm against your body. It's a reactive brake. It slows your body's rotation down, right? So we coil and then we start to uncoil, but we stop the body and that accelerates the racket. So it's just 3 simple positions in order to hit your overhead like Sam Querrey. Turn with both hands, strings pointing down, show the back of your front shoulder to your opponent. Non-hitting hand on the throat of the racket, then reach up with your non-hitting hand as you knock off the birthday hat, then contact slightly to the right of your head if you're right-handed, to the left of your head if you're left-handed, keeping your chest to the side and tucking your non-hitting arm against your body. You practice these 3 movements. There is no doubt.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. You guys can see I'm just around the baseline. It's going to take an incredibly deep lob for me to have to get farther back than that. So know that that's kind of your window for moving, is the service line to the baseline for this shot.
In position, I'm covering ground, and finally, as I'm doing that, my racket's up. The last thing I want to do is I want to use my wrist to snap the ball down, okay? I'm trying to angle this ball off the court. So getting in position and really using that wrist to snap the ball down. And
room overhead, and Sampras playing this almost as far back as Krajicek with some of his smashes. Really a terrific one hitting across this.
Instinctively. You're probably dropping your head and chest too soon. If you're up watching the ball now, you drop the head and chest down too soon, the racket drops, and you simply drive the ball in the net. So you've got to keep the head and chest up, keep the chin up. Now, I make contact out in front, let the racket go by, then keep your head up for 1 beat. If you hold it up 1 beat, you're going to create that new signal, that good signal in the brain. So here you are, you're watching, you keep it out in front, let the racket go by, then let your head come down. Hold it up for 1 beat. 1 beat, then look down. 1 beat, then look down. And the more you do that, you're going to create that new signal, and you'll rarely hit overheads in the net.
Room overhead, and Sampras playing this almost as far back as Krychek with some of his smashes. Really a terrific one hitting across this.
Didn't he knew? Beautifully done. Terrific athleticism.
What an incredible point, and how... Brilliant from Nadal this time. Right at the moment.
Nope, that's the... Third time. There's a couple of gutsy smashes there. Give them all what happened in the open.
Oh, it's a good effort.
He makes no mistake with that one. mal aux pattes ça.
Oh
Là, il a...
cette mine.
He will not miss that one. Again, it's wicked defensive skill.
Just enough with the overhead. That's Songa guilty of not